Session. We'll continue listening to the journey of volunteers. These journeys are important. I'll take some names and I request Priyadarshini Didi, sit here. Priyasivi Didi, come. Sangeeta Didi, Saumya Didi. Sangeeta Didi. Sangeeta Shukla Didi. Okay, Saumya Didi. Supraja Didi. Hema Malini Didi. Yashwant Bhaiya. Okay, so we have 1 hour 30 minutes maximum. We have 1 hour 30 minutes maximum, and we need to listen to all the sharings. See, our articulation is one of the indicator of our organized thoughts and competence. Correct? Our articulation is one of the indicator of our organized thoughts and competence. The same thing can be detailed out for the 8 days. And the similar things can be summarized even in the 5 minutes. So, hope you understood. I mean, not only you, but even for each one of us. So when we give the comment, when we give reviews, how I am articulating minimum words, maximum effect, high competence. Maximum words, less effect, low competence. Correct? Okay, so this is for everyone now. Maximum time you are going to get is 12 minutes. Bonus minute is 2. So maximum 14 minutes. Who want to be the Mahesh Kore Bhaiya is the timekeeper today. And in the break, he said, if anybody go beyond the 14 minutes, I'll go and take the mic. Okay, because that is also part of competence. He is timekeeper, so it is test of his competence that things shall be happen in 14 minutes. So you have maximum 12 minutes. After 10 minutes, Bhaiya will give one indicator. After 10 minutes, 12 minutes and 14 minutes. 14 minutes is the final indicator. Okay? We'll start with Priyadarshini Didi. If you are finishing in 13 minutes, which means high competence.
I will speak mostly in Hindi. Otherwise, it will take 20 minutes if I translate in English also. So, my name is Priyadarshini. I have worked as a professor and HOD in electronics department in a college in Ludhiana for 20 years. And then 3.5 years back, I left my job. Now I am not doing any salaried job. I attended my first UHV in 2016. It was 8 days workshop in a college in Punjab. तो जो मेरी स्थिति थी when I was attending the workshop, because I was already doing these kind of things, I was working on my thoughts. So मेरे को लगा कि ये जो अनुभव की बात की है, ये मैं हूँ, मैं यहाँ पे हूँ, तो मुझे नीचे वाले तो दिखा ही नहीं कुछ कि मेरी ये वाली स्थिति है अनुभव की, और मैं तो परमात्मा से बात भी करती हूँ, शांत भी रहती हूँ. तो ये मेरी स्थिति थी उस टाइम की, और मुझे लगा कि इनको शायद थोड़ा कम पता होगा क्योंकि इन्होंने गॉड की कोई बात ही नहीं की है, इनको शायद नहीं पता होगा. पर मेरा इनके लिए दया का भाव था कि नहीं ठीक, इनको नहीं पता होगा. तो मैं ऐसे ही रही, पढ़ाने भी लग गया, मैं टीच भी कर रही थी कॉलेज में, तो ऐसे ही रहा. 2020 में इन कोरोना पीरियड मेरे को कॉलेज की तरफ से बोला कि डीन और एचओडी और प्रिंसिपल्स को दोबारा से ये अटेंड करना है तो आप ही करो, मुझे नहीं करना है। प्रिंसिपल सेड कि यू आर डीन एंड यू शुड अटेंड द वर्कशॉप। तो सेकेंड टाइम मैंने किया। देन मेरे को इन्विटेशन आया वीकली मीटिंग का, वीकली मीटिंग ज्वाइन किया। तो भी मेरी स्थिति वो है कि हाँ ठीक है, ये चीज़ें मैं कर रही हूँ तो इनके साथ मैं भी ऐड करके कुछ काम करना है तो कर दूँगी अब कोरोना पीरियड में। तो व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड मॉर्निंग सेशन इन जनवरी 2021, तो सेशन पूरा थर्ड बैच गणेश सर ने लिया। उसकी भी फीडबैक में मैंने कहा कि आई एम ऑलरेडी डूइंग ऑल दीज थिंग्स। तो ठीक है, मेरे को कुछ नहीं दिखता था कि मैं अभी बहुत नीचे हूँ, मुझे दिखा ही नहीं। अब मुझे उस स्थिति से ये पता चलता है कि अगर किसी पार्टिसिपेंट को या किसी व्यक्ति को अपना विरोध नहीं दिख रहा तो वो गलत नहीं है, क्योंकि उसको मेरी भी वही है कि मैं वही थी अनुभव वाली। तो पर जैसे ही वो भाव को देखने वाला स्टार्ट हुआ तो मुझे तो भाव एंड विचार का डिफरेंस ही नहीं पता। मुझे पता ही नहीं चल रहा था कि क्या बात कर रहे हैं। इट मीन्स कुछ तो मुझे नहीं पता है, जो मुझे समझ ही नहीं आ रहा कि फीलिंग एंड थॉट अलग है, तो इसका मतलब कहीं मैं लैक करती हूँ। तो बट जैसे ही जब सेशन देने के लिए मैंने प्रिपरेशन शुरू किया तो मुझे जिस पल ये दिखा कि मैं डिफ्रेंशिएट करती हूँ, मैं जिस संस्था जिस कम्युनिटी के साथ अटैच करती हूँ वो लोग मुझे अपने लगते हैं, बाकी सब बेचारे लगते हैं। जैसे मैंने कहा कि वो भी बेचारे लगे जो सेशन दे रहे हैं, कि उनको पता ही नहीं है कि अनुभव मतलब कैसे पहुँचते हैं। तो मैं ऐसा अपना ओवर इवैल्यूएशन कर लेती थी और मुझे पता ही नहीं था ये बात, तो बाकी सब बेचारे हो जाते हैं। तो ये इसीलिए जैसे ही वो खुला कि मैं तो शायद एक्सपेक्टेशन से भी नीचे हूँ, मैं तो सिर्फ बाहर से ही व्यवहार ही बदलती रहती हूँ, एक्सप्रेशंस ही बदलती रहती हूँ, तो वो एकदम आपका नीचे गिरना और वो आपको दिखना, उस चीज़ को स्वीकारना मेरे लिए बहुत बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट था। अब मुझे अपने विरोध दिखता रहता था, अपनी डिफ्रेंशिएशन दिखती रहती थी, और साथ में जितेंद्र भैया के प्रति और कुमार भैया के प्रति विरोध बनता था कि ये मेरे को क्या बना दिया इन्होंने, मैं क्या थी, कितनी शांत थी और मुझे कितना ख़राब बना दिया इन्होंने, मुझे नीचे ही घेर दिया ना। तो और जितना दिखता था उतना विरोध बनता जाता था। तो अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ही मैं इसको स्वीकार है कि मैं ऐसी हूँ, तो मुझे अपने आप को ऐसा ही स्वीकारना है और इसको ठीक करना है। तो ये मेरी यात्रा है। तो अभी बात करूं तो प्रॉस्पेरिटी की, जैसे पहले से इस काम में लग गई थी तो मेरा फिज़िकल फैसिलिटी की तरफ ध्यान काफ़ी कम हो गया था। मुझे अट्रैक्ट नहीं करते थे डेजिग्नेशंस और ये सब चीज़ें अट्रैक्ट नहीं करती थी, बट आई वाज नॉट एबल टू टेक द डिसीजन कि अब मुझे करना क्या है, ये मुझे नहीं पता चल रहा था। तो एक दिन यूएचवी का ही सेशन लेते हुए, जब यूएचवी से 21 में जुड़ी थी मॉर्निंग सेशन से, मैं ये सेशन डिलीवर कर रही थी और उस टाइम मेरी मम्मी बीमार भी थी। उनको चाहिए था कि मेरे लिए 1 वीक की छुट्टी ले लो प्लीज़, है ना, और मैं एचओडी थी तो मुझे बड़ा मुश्किल लगता था। और मैं सेशन डिलीवर करते करते ही जब ये बोल रही हूँ कि रिलेशनशिप्स आर प्रायोरिटी देन फिज़िकल फैसिलिटी, तो ये बात बोलते ही मेरा ध्यान गया कि मम्मी मेरे से कह रही हैं कि प्लीज़ मेरे लिए छुट्टी ले लो, मैं छुट्टी नहीं ले पा रही हूँ, तो मैं क्या कर रही हूँ। तो मैंने बिना कुछ सोचे नीचे गई और देन आई गेव लीव फॉर 6 मंथ। तो ये मैंने इमीडिएट ही डिसीज़न लिया, क्योंकि बैक माइंड पे चलता रहता था पर मैं डिसीज़न नहीं ले पा रही थी। तो ऐसे 1 ईयर के लीव के बाद देन आई रिज़ाइन माई जॉब। तो ये डिसीज़न लेने का काम मेरा जो 21 में मॉर्निंग सेशन से जुड़ी, और ये सारे जो बैक माइंड पे डिसीज़न नहीं हो पाते थे वो मैं ले पाई यहाँ पे आके। और अभी अगर मैं अपनी स्थिति की बात करूँ तो वो बहुत पेंडुलम जैसी है कि जब तो मुझे अप्रिसिएशन मिलता है, वर्कशॉप दिया, फेस टू फेस दिया, ऑनलाइन दिया, तो वो अप्रिसिएशन तो मुझे अपना ही लगता है। कहने को मैं बोल देती हूँ ये तो स्लाइड की बात है, ये तो कंटेंट की बात है, वो तो बोल तो देते ही हैं, बट कहीं ना कहीं वो अप्रिसिएशन को तो मैं स्वीकार लेती हूँ कि ये तो मेरा ही है ना, मेरा स्टाइल ऐसा है, मेरा तरीका ऐसा है। बट जब क्रिटिसिज्म आता है कि आपका ये ठीक नहीं था, या कोई पार्टिसिपेंट भी कई बार बोल देते हैं, तो वहाँ मैं बहुत हिल जाती हूँ। तो वहाँ से ही मुझे क्लियर हुआ कि वो मैं जो बोलती हूँ ना कि ये कंटेंट है, ये मेरा नहीं है, वो मेरे बोलने में है। इट मीन्स मैं अप्रिसिएशन में तो बहुत ऊपर हो जाती हूँ। और जैसे ही कोई मेरे को ये बोलता है कि ये ठीक नहीं था, अभी रिसेंटली जो वर्कशॉप लिया तो एक पार्टिसिपेंट ने अपनी सेल्फ इवैल्यूएशन में बोला, वो पार्टिसिपेंट कॉन्टीन्यूसली मोबाइल पे थे, कॉन्टीन्यूसली 3 डेज़। तो उन्होंने बोला कि मैं पिछली वर्कशॉप में भी कॉन्टीन्यूसली 3 डेज़ मोबाइल पे था व्हेन आई वाज अटेंडिंग द वर्कशॉप इन कर्नाटका, बट दैट रिसोर्स पर्सन वाज स्टेबल। एंड दिस टाइम मैम आप हिल गई एक बार। तो उन्होंने मेरा इवैल्यूएशन अपनी सेल्फ इवैल्यूएशन में रख दिया, तो मेरे को नहीं पता मैं कब हिली, पर जब उसने ये इतने लोगों के बीच में कहा तब मैंने अपनी स्थिति देखी, तो तब मेरी पूरी गड़बड़ हो चुकी थी कि मेरे बारे में कैसे किसी पार्टिसिपेंट ने बोल दिया। और मैंने बोला भी, मैंने कहा दिस इज़ योर सेल्फ इवैल्यूएशन, इट्स नॉट माइन, है ना। तो वो मेरा रिएक्शन था। तो मैं बहुत हिलती हूँ, मेरे को फीडबैक लेने में अब मैं कई बार, मतलब जैसे मनीषा दीदी साथ में है ना, वो भी कुछ कहती दीदी आपको ये लाइन ऐड करनी, तभी मेरे को लगता है मतलब मेरे को नहीं बताओ अब कुछ भी, मेरे को ये अब एक्सट्रीम लेवल के विरोध अपने दिखते हैं कि मैं विरोध करती हूँ, तो ये मेरी स्थिति है। बट अब ये कि इसमें मैं बहुत ज़्यादा देर गिल्ट में नहीं जाती हूँ और दिखता है और निकल जाती हूँ, इस तरह की मेरी स्थिति है। और अभी जो भी मेरी पिछली प्रैक्टिस है जो मैंने अलग अलग जगह से की हैं यूएचवी में आने से पहले, तो यूएचवी में आने के बाद मुझे उनके प्रति विरोध बन गया कि मुझे ठीक नहीं सिखाया गया, वो उन लोगों ने मुझे मान्यताएं दे दी, मुझे ठीक नहीं सिखाया गया। बट जैसे जैसे मैं अब समझ रही हूँ तो मेरी उनके प्रति और ग्रेटिट्यूड बन रहा है कि उनकी वजह से मैं ये सब बात समझ पा रही हूँ। अगर मेरी ध्यान की प्रैक्टिस कल्पना के ऊपर की गई कि मैं एक कल्पना, एक पर्टिकुलर बिंदु पर ध्यान बनाती थी और बना पाती थी, बहुत देर बना पाती थी, अगर मेरी वो प्रैक्टिस है तो क्या मैं रियलिटी पर ध्यान नहीं बना पाऊँगी? तो मेरी वो प्रैक्टिस मुझे काम आएगी, थोड़ी थोड़ी आ भी रही है और आएगी। तो अब मेरा उनके प्रति ग्रेटिट्यूड बनता है कि उनकी वजह से मैं यूएचवी को और अच्छे से समझ पा रही हूँ। और है ना, मतलब दोनों कॉम्प्लीमेंटारिटी में हैं, उनकी बातें भी समझ पा रही हूँ, यूएचवी की वजह से उनकी बात को ठीक से समझ पा रही हूँ जिसको मैं नहीं समझ पाई थी, जिसको मैं मान्यता ले रही थी, बट कुछ ठीक बात पर ही ध्यान दिलवा रहे थे। तो दोनों अब वो मेरी पिछली प्रैक्टिस और करंट जो मैं समझ रही हूँ वो दोनों कॉम्प्लीमेंटारिटी में हो रही हैं, रिलेशनशिप अच्छे हो रहे हैं घर में, और विरोध दिख रहे हैं। मतलब विरोध ठीक हुआ है ऐसा नहीं है, दिखना बहुत सारा हो रहा है, और दिखने के साथ साथ स्वीकारना हो रहा है कि इस संस्कार का कारण क्या है, इसका रूट कॉज क्या है, वो मैं अब पकड़ती हूँ कि ये विरोध आता है तो क्यों आता है। तो ये सारा अभी मेरी स्थिति है, इतना ही मुझे कहना था। क्योंकि बहुत बार शेयरिंग रख दिया और मुझे लगता है कि कई बार मॉर्निंग सेशन में शेयरिंग रखा है तो सबको पता ही है, बाकी हम ब्रेक में एक दूसरे से बात कर सकते हैं, इसलिए टाइम को देखते हुए। ठीक, थैंक यू। थैंक यू।
Okay, my interaction with Didi is not very high, but on one review meeting of face-to-face workshop, I was there, and the local program coordinator was also there, and some of the senior faculty of that institution was also there. Later on, I came to know that all the higher-ups of that particular institutions had gone through that FDP, and Priyadarshini Didi and Shukla Didi, they have conducted that 3 days program. Manisha Gupta Didi and Priya Didi have conducted that 3 days face-to-face program, and the kind of appreciation shared by all those higher-ups about those two. So I also shared with Didi and Manisha Gupta Didi that very senior people, like senior by age, senior by experience, senior by designation, post, who comes with their preconditioning, that what they will teach us. But at the end of the 3 day, if all those people are appreciating you, which means you are doing a lot of things within you. So I think Didi is one of those volunteers, and that is what we have understood through her sharing, that she is one of those volunteers who's focusing more on self-development. So good, Didi, all the best.
हेलो, नमस्ते सभी को। तो प्रियदर्शनी दीदी और मनीषा दीदी मेरे इंस्टीट्यूट में भी, पीसीटी ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूट्स लुधियाना में भी दिसंबर में एक वर्कशॉप इन्होंने किया, सेल्फ फंडेड फेस टू फेस। तो बहुत ही अच्छा, मतलब 60 से ऊपर पार्टिसिपेंट्स थे, और इन्होंने इतना बढ़िया मतलब मैं भी जानता था इनको, पर मैंने भी इनका इवेल्युएशन और मैं बताता रहा कि बहुत ही सही और बड़ा स्टीक, और क्योंकि जब लास्ट डे था तो 45 से ऊपर लोगों ने शेयरिंग की, और शेयरिंग, हर शेयरिंग में दे वर अप्रिशिएटिंग both these, Manisha Didi as well as Priyadarshini Didi, they appreciated them. In every sharing, they were thanking them, and it was visible that they are thanking them not just for that. They remembered their names and they thanked and everyone. And again, it was a very nice, I think, the presentation or the workshop they held in my college, and I have a feeling of gratitude for them. Means really, even I was sitting in that workshop and I was evaluating them. They were too good and they were very nice, very nice.
Priyadarshini once told me that she wants to volunteer for the morning session, and since then she has been volunteering very consistently. And recently in the 12th batch, we made a plan that those who are attending regularly would be following those who are not attending regularly, and she has been coordinating that activity and also presenting the overall performance of the morning session in the monthly meetings. So that is very nice to see.
थैंक यू। तो जो वर्कशॉप का है वो अभी मेरे को रिसेंटली जो इस तरह नहीं गई है वर्कशॉप जो भैया ने और सपन भैया ने बात की, तो वहाँ से मेरे को ये भी लगा कि वही मैं हूँ जहाँ पे इतना अप्रिसिएशन मिल जाता है और लोग क्या क्या देवी और क्या क्या बोल देते हैं, और वही मैं हूँ जहाँ कोई कहते हैं कि थोड़े सीनियर फैकल्टी को बुलाना चाहिए, ऐसा भी मुझे मिल जाता है। तो फिर मैंने यही देखा कि वो सारा मेरा रोल नहीं होता है, कंटेंट का तो है ही, उसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है, बट वो पार्टिसिपेंट की स्टेट जो है वो कैसे उन्होंने सुना, उनकी क्या स्थिति है, ज़्यादा तो उसी का है कि मैं वही हूँ, बट वही मेरे को अप्रिसिएशन मिल रहा है, वही कह रहे हैं कि ये ठीक से नहीं कर पा रही हैं, तो ज़्यादा तो पार्टिसिपेंट का ही है ये बात लगती है। अभी ये नहीं पता कि ये मैं बोल रही हूँ कि ये भाव से ये अब तो हर चीज़ में डाउट हो गया है कि मुझे, क्योंकि भाव थोड़ा लेट दिखता है, उसी टाइम नहीं दिखता है, थोड़ा टाइम लग जाता है। तो थैंक यू।
काफ़ी बातें तो आ गई हैं। प्रिया दीदी ने जब लॉकडाउन में हम लोग जुड़े तो बहुत जल्दी पार्टिसिपेशन, कुछ 1-2 मीटिंग के बाद ही पार्टिसिपेशन अपनी शुरू कर दी थी, और बहुत जल्दी इन्होंने जो है वर्कशॉप लेना शुरू किया जब हम ऑनलाइन में कनेक्ट हुए। और ऐसा होता है जो लोग जल्दी वर्कशॉप लेना शुरू करते हैं तो वो एकदम ऐसे झूले पे बैठते हैं जो बहुत ऊपर नीचे जाता है, क्योंकि उनको लगता है कि वी आर देयर, और फिर थोड़े टाइम बाद लगता है कि नहीं अभी तो शुरू भी नहीं किया है। तो ये जो ऊपर जाना नीचे आना ये जितना होता है ना, ये सारे में वो लोग आगे बढ़ पाते हैं जो इस सारे उसको बार बार गिरने के बाद खड़े हो पाते हैं। तो एक जो रेजिलियंस चाहिए होता है हम सब लोगों को, रिलीज कि जो है जितना भी गिरें तो गिरने के बाद बैठ के वहाँ पे विलाप ना करने लग जाएं और फिर और आगे बढ़ें। तो वो जो रेजिलियंस है वो इनमें बहुत अच्छा है कि जितनी बार भी इनको इस तरह के नेगेटिव फीडबैक्स आते हैं तो वो उसको बहुत जल्दी पचाती हैं और जो उसको आगे ठीक करके फिर उसको शुरू करती हैं। तो ये एक इनकी बड़ी स्ट्रेंथ है। तो शुभकामनाएं आगे के लिए।
भैया को बहुत बार फिर जब ऐसा होता है इमीडिएटली आके भैया कोई सारा वो जो कल्प्रिट है वो भैया है जिन्होंने मुझे खड़ा कर दिया, तो वो सारा अपने आप को आराम में तो लाना है ना, तो उनमें काफ़ी सारा इनको बोल जाती हूँ। तो मुझे लगता है कि ये कारण, मेरे दुख का कारण मैं नहीं हूँ। अब पार्टिसिपेंट तो चले गए हैं, अब मेरे दुख का कारण कौन है? तो भैया होते हैं।
ओके, प्रियासिवी दीदी। ओके, how many minutes she has taken? 8 minutes 30 seconds. Okay. Priyadarshini didi, 8 minutes 30 seconds.
Okay. Comments.
Yeah, but you know, but I would request, take your 10 to 12 minutes, okay? Don't be in hurry, don't feel pressurized. Do your sharing in 12 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Bhaiya dikha na. I have to. Namaste to all. Myself, Priyasivi. I'm an associate professor in Ace College of Engineering, which is in Trivandrum. With regard to my family, my husband, who is in Trivandrum only, we were in Dubai actually. 20 years he served. After 20 years, he had a severe skin issue, so he has to leave the job. At the age of 43, he left the job, and then we came back to India. That was one of the reasons, and my in-laws were also getting old. So when he took a decision, he was having a very good job with a luxurious salary and all. But when he took that decision, I was very happy because I can come back to India, stay with my parents as well as his own parents and relatives. And so we came back. Then I have to go for job, even though the physical facility was quite enough, but we thought that at least one should work. So from 2013, I was working in this college from the beginning of the start of the college. So when he was working, my son was small, so I went for job, but then I thought that I was not taking care of him, so I left the job. And then in that this thing is, I like to do volunteer work a lot. So that's why when I came into Art of Living group, and I used to do a lot of volunteering for the children's courses. So those days I could know all the content in that course, but after coming back to India, what happened, I have to go to my job, and I could not go into that volunteership anymore. So I was thinking in my mind for the students, rather than academically giving, what should we give? But I know my college was a Muslim management college, so I cannot bring these courses to the community college. So when UHV workshop, when the student induction program of, I think 2020 was going on, I joined. And then when I heard the content, I thought, I didn't think that it will be useful for me. I thought it will be useful for my students, because there was no religion content, anything. So I can propose to my principal, so where this course could be conducted. But I started attending the weekly meetings. When I started attending the weekly meetings, I found out that this is for me. Because there were many problems which was going. In the Art of Living course, what I did, those sadhanas regularly, I was in peaceful, but I didn't know how to find the solution to my problems. But this weekly meetings, and when I started attending the morning sessions, I remember all the buyers know my name and sound, because continuously with Geeta Didi, I used to ask questions to Ganesh ji. So I used to, every question, whatever thing was in my mind, I used to ask him. And he used to tell me the answers, but which I sometimes could not understand. Then I used to ask Sharad Bhaiya, call him the same day. He was in my mother tongue, and he used to explain to me. So a lot of what is turning was happening in my mind. So I found out this is very useful for ourselves. That's why I started volunteering. And whatever Sharad Bhaiya used to give us an assignment, actually I could see that he's a mentor. So whatever he used to tell me, I used to do as a volunteership. So we started Kerala chapter meetings. Only Sharad Bhaiya and myself was there. We took the initiative. Like Deepa Diti was taking the sessions in the college. So we used to, she used to take sessions for our teachers. So like that it started, and now it is going very well. Kerala chapter has got many people. Now I am little actually behind. And coming to my state before the thing was, even though I was knowing we were having enough sufficient facility from our family background, myself and my husband's, and we were in, he had worked and he had earned enough money, but still that all my relatives, my siblings and his siblings, they were in government job, even my parents as well as his parents, so they had a pension. So I used to feel that this the money we had, it will be getting over. And in the olden time, after 60 years, we are not working. Then where will the money come? There will be no money. So that insecurity used to feel. But that was one insecurity I used to feel before the UHV. Then relationship issues also. I know there were issues, but I used to I used to feel that what can I do for these issues? What can I do for these issues? But I cannot solve it. So let it be like that. But I never, sometimes I used to get stressed, but I used to come out of the issue. When I go to the college, I'm totally involved in my work where I find so enjoyable. And I'm with the students, with the teachers, I don't have issues. So I used to find all my, it is a totally different phase. But when I come home, I was observing it. I'm not able to do my work properly because my mind was so disturbed at home. So that was one thing I could see before the UHV content. And then outside situations definitely used to make me some appraisals when the praise used to come. I used to feel happy, and when something is not going okay, I used to feel sad. Even sometimes when I sit, I used to cry also, why it is happening to me. So I used to blame outside for the situation. I used to feel that outside situation is making me unhappy. Then the three proposals I explored was the same thing. That was very eye-opening, that physical facility is only in the third priority. Only for the body you require physical facility. Body needs that you require food and shelter. Other than that, physical facility is not required. That was very eye-opening to me. Then that all insecurity went. And I started, whichever physical facility I was having it, I used to share the physical facility also. But one more thing I could feel, before I used to share the physical facility to the poor people, like that, I was a person who shares. But then I understood the understanding part also should be there, because if to the maid, if I'm giving money, because they will use it, we have to keep on giving. But if the understanding is given to them, for example, my maid takes the money for if her son does something, he takes liquor and he does some problem, for that to come out of it, she takes the money. Then I made a point, I should not give money for that purposes. Instead, I should make her understand how she should come out of it, rather than giving physical facilities. So those clarity and all came to me. But still, if something, marriage and all happens in the family, we give the physical facilities. So those understanding and all came to me. So that three priority I could understand. I should spend time for the right understanding more. That's why I keep attending the weekly meetings and morning sessions. I am regular, only for one morning session, which I had a severe spondylitis issue. I was not in the session. That time only the international conference happened. So the doctor told me to take rest during those time, because I was in severe pain. I have to take painkillers for 3 months because I could not sleep also at night. So that disharmony, I think after many time, long time, this disharmony happened in my body. I don't know why it happened. Never it used to happen before I was healthy. So I feel very bad. I could not participate in the international conference for any roles. Then I explored. I used to over-evaluate and under-evaluate my students. Even my son also studied in my same college. Actually, I didn't force him. When he told that when he took engineering, he didn't get in government colleges, but he itself told he want to study in my college, and that too in my own department. So he itself told me, Mama, sometimes when you come, the class I have heard, sometimes I over-evaluate. When some students something very good, I used to praise in front of all other students, and if anybody has done some mistake, I used to shout at them in the class itself, under-evaluate them. So after this workshop, I could understand I should not over-evaluate or under-evaluate any students. If I have to talk to any student, I have to call them in my cabin, and I used to talk to them. Even over-evaluation also, I made a point, I should not do more. If they did, if they've got good marks in the exam, or if they're good, I should appreciate them in the comment, but it should not be over this thing. Then how I explored these proposals was, I think all the meetings, even day-to-day life, whatever thing is happening, I am exploring. Still, there's a long way to go, because whenever I will be most of the time responding, but sometimes it happens after some days again I reacted in such a way. My son itself will tell me, Mama, why are you so much shouting like that? Then I feel that I am reacting, but I used to feel guilty. But Vanjana Didi yesterday told me, see, it happens sometimes. You are in the process. You also sometimes the reactions happens like that. So this is the, and my state now is, and which situation, whether when you have understood that you have explored the proposals is, two examples I can give. 2 days before I picked a Uber from my college at 7 p.m. So Uber auto, so there is a steep hill. There's two roads, one is plain road and steep hill. So he came by steep hill, so I was calling him when he was little late. Then he told me, Madam, I have taken a steep hill, which is very difficult. Then I told him, Bhaiya, why did you take that steep hill? It is so difficult. Then when he came near to me, we were talking in the auto, he was telling, I could feel that he understood I'm a teacher. I could feel you have a something like, even though I'm unknown to you, you have means you're thinking about me. So then he started telling all his life what has happened. So I could feel that I could even connect to a auto driver with the feeling of relationship. But again, opposite thing, in my department, I'm the HOD, 10 teachers are there. So we used to sit together in the afternoon and eat the food and discuss. So there was no official meeting. But once I happened to see one teacher is not coming and eating, she's eating separately. So I thought that there was some conflict between two teachers. Because of that, she's not coming together. Then I called her in my cabin and asked, what is the problem? Then she told, Madam, 2-3 days after the principal's meeting, you came and you, because of the class issue, she's the coordinator, you spoke in a louder voice 2 times in front of all the teachers. I felt very bad because we are eating the food. I was so shocked. Now also it is happening like that. So these are the 2 things which it shows that I need to still my reactions should calm down. So these are the things. So thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you to all. Commitment, I am the regional coordinator still, as I'm doing whatever way I can do, coordinating the activities and all. Since my PhD is going on, it's in the last phase, I'm little busy. That's why some of the meetings I could not attend. Is there?
Yeah, namaste. Namaste, Priya
Namaste,
Didi.
namaste, Bhaiya.
Priya Didi and Sharad Bhaiya, they are pivotal in developing the Kerala chapter of UHP. In the initial stage, they have put a lot of effort to groom us, the team. And now we are a single team, and they started the Kerala chapter meetings, and now we are going together in the meetings. That's one thing. Second thing is regarding Priya Didi, even though she has or had this medical issues with her as well as her husband, she has been moving along with the proposals, and that is helping her, as well as she is participating in the meetings and contributing also. The third thing is, initially I asked questions to Priya Didi and Sharad Bhaiya, and I was getting responses. And now Priya Didi asked questions to me.
Yeah, studying.
And we are finding the responses together. Yeah, Didi.
Yeah.
Thank you. Best wishes. Yeah.
Thank you, nice Bhaiya. I think Kerala chapter with Sunil Bhaiya, Deepesh Bhaiya, everybody is going so nice. So my role has come down a lot. Increased. Yeah.
Namaste to everyone. She is one main support I got to discuss about how to scale up the thing at South. when I tried for finding the faculty coordinator from college, one came herself telling that she is ready and she can help us like that. She told and she started supporting me. Initially, I remember through that ESIP she got in touch with me, and from there, since then she is actively helping in preparing the faculty, and simultaneously she is working on herself, and so so much difference we can see in her. She shared a little bit only, and especially two, three interesting cases are there like that. One is, all of you must be familiar with our Yagita ji's story and transformation. Those who connected with us are familiar with that, know that how much she got transformed. The similar case is there with the madam also. She is also having conflict with the spouse, and there and all she was getting how she's tackled it, how it got resolved, that whole thing she is to share with me. Initially, her interest made me to attend the early morning session for giving her answers. Like that it was. So, very good transformation I can see in her, and her commitment I really appreciate. Now also, if she is getting even 1 hour gap on Sunday, that time she will come and ask. Mainly she is helping in weekly meeting also these days. Everybody we got for the weekly meeting, all roles, we got volunteers or not, and she shall help, and she herself will call and help in that. That I appreciate. In that way, I really got a very good support from her. That's a remarks from me about her. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Sharad bhai, you are not only inspiration, I think you have molded all the South volunteers who had come initially, not only me.
नमस्ते सभी को, नमस्ते भैया. I'm Dr. Sangeeta Shukla from Indore, and I have got experience of around 31 years in the teaching of engineering field. And from July 2024, I left the job because of my mother. I mean, she is ill and bedridden, so I have to take care of her. And in my family, recently my mother's elder sister and me are there, and my son is living in Bhopal. He is doing job in ICMR, Bhopal. And regarding my previous condition before UHV, then it was, I should say, worst condition of negativity, depression, whatever you can say. And UHV helped me a lot to come out of that. And UHV I came across in August 2022 with the help of Raghavendra Bhaiya. In Sage University, we were having UHV 1 and 2 in continuation. But that time it appealed me too much, but I could not get anything because my mind was not receptive to grasp the things. But since appealed me, so I was, from then only, I was in touch with the content regularly without missing a day. Either through the YouTube, I was just go to the Raghavendra Bhaiya, please give me some content, from where I should get this, from where, how do I do? And he gives me link, and then from that link to other link, and I'm getting the content and I'm going through it. So it took long time for me to come out of that negativity. And before that, I was afraid of saying my own thoughts. In the morning session, I joined from 7th batch, and when it says exercise 1, I could not able to see anything, it's blank all. Even if I try, I was afraid of myself, so I stopped doing things. So it took time, but fortunately I came out of that, and now situation is I am seeing things clearly, and the proposals which now I am helping to resolve my conflicts is, I see other is similar to me. And the competence, my competence and other competence I can see and evaluate and try to, sometimes after the event has occurred, after the conflict has occurred, I evaluate. Sometimes it is during the event I can see, and sometimes before, like for example, if I wanted to put the example, then I am very organized in doing the work, and prefer that it should be done like that only. And with the helpers coming to my house for the work, I expect the same from them. So initial conflict every day was the issue is same. She just do casually, and I said, oh, what you did. And that time I can able to see my thoughts, what is going on. Then I contemplate and find out that for her it is just a job, and her goal is to finish the work. So I evaluated her competence, and then I tried to put the thing in the way that please see if it is done or not. So sometimes it is done. Sometimes she didn't do, then I thought I should do it. So that way the problem has been resolved. Second thing is with my mother. She's bedridden. Initially, I could not able to understand the pain. I thought she's doing just to attract the attention. It was my biggest mistake. And that time, sometimes I respond properly, sometimes I casually take the things. But slowly, I try to understand that no, she's in pain, that's why she's expressing things. She doesn't want attention. And from last 6 months, she is totally bedridden. That till then, I'm able to understand her situation. So now I could be able to handle her properly. I could be able to understand her emotional needs, what she wants. Apart from the regular feeding and other things, she wants that emotional attachment or something. So I even found that just sit beside her and just keeping a hand on her head is sufficient only to make her comfortable, in spite of that severe pain and all these things. So that UHV is helping me to understand her condition and her situation. And my sister is the biggest evaluator of me. She flatly, you are doing this and you are behaving like this. She is the best one to comment on my activity. And she is the one who is helping me to come down here because of this, her mother condition. I could not, but she said, okay, you go, I will take leave. So that's how it's going on. But still, if I say I wanted to content clarity, then for the sake of content clarity, I am now trying to prepare the content so that I should share with others, which for my sake, that it should be clear to me. The words, the reality behind the words, I should be able to see only when, if it is clear to me, then only I could be able to communicate to others. So that was a thought process in my thinking that I should start sharing the content with others. So I'm just trying that I should do that. So this is thing from my side. Thank you. Thank you.
I'd just like to say something for Sangeeta Didi. Here I am. Namaste, Sangeeta Didi. Just to say a few words for Sangeeta Didi is too little. She is a very selfless volunteer, I would say, and a very silent worker who works in the background. She prefers to be in the background and very, very responsible. If she has committed to something, she'll just make it happen. So she's been taking several responsibilities, video editing. She also sends the link for the regional meetings, opens the link, follows up with whoever. Vanchana Didi is mostly taking the sessions. If Vanchana Didi is not there, she'll contact me and make the sessions happen. During the international conference, follow up with the institutions. She was also handling one entire room. And everything that she has done, even the follow up of that, till 2 months we had a lot of work even after that. And she was part of the team. She's a very, very good team player. Thank you so much, Sangeeta.
Thank you, Didi. Thank you so much.
नमस्ते दीदी। दीदी हमारे वीडियो एडिटिंग टीम के एकदम पिलर हैं। जैसे संगीता दीदी हैं और अभिषेक भैया, बहुत सारा वीडियो एडिटिंग का काम करते हैं ये लोग। और दीदी बहुत नए नए लोगों को जोड़ती भी रहती हैं, जो कि बहुत आपके जैसे ही हैं वो भी, मतलब वो भी काफ़ी कंसिस्टेंटली काम को कर रहे हैं। तो बहुत अच्छा है, दीदी के साथ काफ़ी सारा जुड़ना हुआ और बहुत ही कंसिस्टेंट, कुछ काम दे दो तो वो काम करके ही रहती हैं। अगर उनकी कैपेसिटी में तो बिल्कुल पूरा अपना वो योगदान देती हैं। थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग विद अस।
वॉलेंटियरिंग में बहुत हेल्प मिली हम लोगों को ना। मेरा स्टार्ट ही फर्स्ट वॉलेंटियरिंग मेरी वीडियो एडिटिंग से है, तो बट उससे बहुत ज़्यादा, मतलब सीरियसली जो नेगेटिविटी से ओवरकम सिर्फ वो वीडियो एडिटिंग के कारण हुआ। दीदी को देती, फिर वो दीदी पूछती आप कर लोगे, मैंने कहा नहीं दीदी आप मेरे को बहुत सारे दे दो, उससे मुझे हेल्प मिलती है। हाँ, जस्ट थ्रू द कंटेंट ओनली। एंड वो बोलते हैं ना कि सोते समय जो भी आपके अनकॉन्शियस, आप सोते समय जो सुन के सोएंगे वो आपके अनकॉन्शियस माइंड में जाते हैं, दैट हेल्प्स। कि मैं हमेशा नाइट में ही वो चीज़ करके सोती थी, तो वो जब करके सोती थी तो समहाउ इट overrides on my those negative thoughts. So automatically, I don't have to change. It automatically subsides. And now I see, no, nothing is there. Right, thank you.
So Didi, what I would say about you, that this is the time to take a lead in one of the activity. Okay, now you can go to that place to lead one of the activity from end to end. So this is the time. Okay, thank you. Hema Malini Didi. Hey, did I say Saumya Didi?
This self which is sitting in front of you is named as Hema Malini Venkatesan. So I come from Chennai. I work as associate professor in the Department of Networking and Communication at SRM University, Chennai campus. And about my family members, my husband worked for corporate called NCR at Chennai. I have 2 kids. My elder one is studying in 12th standard and my younger one is studying in 10th standard. And I have my mother-in-law with us. And my husband's name is Francis Xavier. My son's name, Natesh Xavier and Nathan Xavier. I'm an Hindu. And since we were in love for 8 years, and I was forced to be married in Christianity because our parents did not accept us. My mother-in-law accepted, and she said, you can go with your Hinduism if your parents are accepting. Since they didn't accept, so I went into the sacraments of Christianity. I underwent this baptism, Holy Eucharist, Holy Communion and all that, and then I got converted into Christian. But still my name is Hema Malini Venkatesan. I keep my father name beside still. And most of my husband's thick friends are Muslims. And so already our family, irrespective of the religion, I say proudly that we are into a good human society. So this is basically we have this. Thank you so much. And coming to the UHV, yes, obviously it was Supraja Didi who initiated this process, and I was into this UHV during 2022. I completed in online December month, and this UHV2 immediately I completed it during Jan 2023, where first time I met Umesh Bhaiya, and so much of gratitude towards him, because only due to his content 3 times I heard his UHV2. First initially as a participant, and as an organizer, consequently I was observing his content the second time and the third time and continuously, which goes on with self-development program in every Wednesday meeting as well as in the Southern region meeting. So I'm undergoing this, I mean, his content, whatever he is enlightening us. And with that, I next took this UHV Triple H, which, I mean, the resource person was Sharmila Didi. So I completed that during Feb 2024. It was also very good content related to the health. And followed by that, I completed this UHV3 during May 2024. So we had a good opportunity where all the RPs gathered together. And first time I met Ganesh Bhaiya. So putting all the main resource persons together, it was very good initiative, and that credit also goes to Supraja Didi. And then I completed this UHV4 in this Jan 2025. So all these initiatives, with the help of our SRM management, it has been into process. My initial perception of UHV is not in other way, definitely, because in other way, if we say it is in other way, there are many assumptions. But when she came, I mean, when Supraja Didi was running behind each and every department, she was just focusing on saying what is UHV. She would be sending emails to all the department, and to bring into the attention, there was some session and where she explained what is UHV about, and my understanding was also correct. And then I started thinking, and that is how I wanted to come into this family. And yeah, so my understanding of UHV is, I had an understanding that it is about human values. So value education is important, not the skill education. So that is how it started. And my state before exploring this, I can say, is I was very, very short-tempered. I was working at Rajiv Gandhi College of Engineering and Technology earlier since 2004. From there till 2020, from 2004 to 2020, I was working over there. So during the time, what happens is that during the lab time, just like that, I'll throw the records if the records was not fine. And I'll be sticking on to the deadline. And if the record is very bad, I'll just like that, I will tear it into pieces. And also I had the attitude of just bursting out with the other colleagues and all that, in case if they are not perfect. So these were my activities or attitudes, I can say. And into the family members, the same thing. I actually compare both my younger one and my elder one, because my elder one is just a mid-range kid with respect to studies, and my younger one is very, comparatively is intelligent. So always I used to compare my younger one and my elder one, and due to which my elder one goes into he went into a depression state, and he started liking my mother-in-law. And it's not like he hates me, but still he says, Amma is very worst. I haven't seen an Amma like this. What sort of Amma she is, Appa? What sort of Amma is, I don't know. Which means that from where did she come? Because all the time, when both of them, they play and get into the house, I just look at the feet, checking out whether the feet is very clear. And what I will do is, I will just like that, I will ask them to go out, wash the leg, and then come inside. So I was concentrating on the, the household activities. I mean, the household things should be organized, it should be neat and clean. And even when they come outside, I mean, from the bathroom, I will just insist them, shout them, just to stamp the mat and then come out. But what my elder one does is that, just like that, from the bathroom, he will just come out, he won't stamp the mat, just like that, he will make all the places wet. So I am a sort of person where if there is wet anywhere, I will start it shouting. And like still now, I won't say till now, at some moment, I will be shouting for all these silly activities, and my husband will be observing me, and he will say that, you are spoiling your health. There is no use in shouting at this point and shouting at this sort of activities, and he calls me as OCD. I think you people know that is a sort of disorder. So he actually says to everyone, he's a OCD kind of wife. So I have to be careful, and whenever I mop, he shows a reel to his friends stating that there is a reel where when the wife is mopping, the husband should fly from this end to that end and sit down. They should not stamp inside. So whenever I do this mopping activity, I won't allow my kids to stand anywhere. They should be outside or they should be somewhere in the bed. So these silly reasons, I'll get irritated, and always I will be reacting rather than responding. So all these was there. And when Umesh Bhaiya was giving me the content with different real-time activities, you know, the state I went, I'll be flying around I will take off from that session and I'll be thinking of my elder son only. And when you took this respect part, I concluded I was actually under-evaluating my elder son and I was over-evaluating my younger one. So thank you, Bhaiya, actually, and he was the one. I can say he was the one who enlightened me, because I was actually treating him very badly, my elder son, and I slowly changed myself. And now actually I can say that not 100%, 90% he is very happy with me. He comes beside me, he sits to me, he talks freely. And now he knows that Mama has changed a lot. And sometimes when again I started shouting, Mama UHV. And you know, for the past few days, I can observe myself very well. I am literally patient. At one point, I started observing myself, exploring myself, why I should spoil at shouting at these sort of things. Like as Bhaiya said, Deepa Nair, right? Deepa Didi's sharing, it still actually invoked me. So there are many problems happening for each and every one. And what is this problem of OCD? What is the problem of husband not talking to me? And you know that my husband already has this 80% of the UHB content imbibed within himself, because all the time when we have these fights, it's like a Tom and Jerry only, because my brother used to say these fights, he enjoys actually, my brother enjoys actually when he comes to my home saying that it's literally Tom and Jerry fight. and I do not go to him and get any, I won't apologize, I don't bend towards myself. It is my husband who always comes and speaks to me, even if I am actually wrong. This is what will happen. And I observe it. So he is a kind of person who is having that value imbibed within me, and that helped me out. And when I was attending the morning sessions also, he used to observe it, and he says that this is the content which you needed, so you go with that content. And even when I again started raising my voice, he said, remember of this UHV content. So my family is helping a lot actually. And with respect to the response rather than reaction, I cannot say fully I have changed, but I'm trying to do this because this is a process, and many proposals actually I'm exploring into it. So I hope I would be carrying this forward. And with respect to my contributions, I was given a responsibility of UHP coordinator. I was a core team member, where I was documenting all the UHV in-house reports and other reports activities, as well as I am the content editor for this SRM Synergy newsletter. And recently, by my ex-dean, I was given an additional responsibility of ENT coordinator. And so now I am given an added responsibility, so where I have to focus more on it. And I have handled SIP, I am handling UHV too, and yes, more to go with it. So that's it, Bhaiya. I think I've covered everything. Thank you so much.
Yeah, like as Hema Didi has mentioned in her sharing, her basically main objective was how would I be a mother, right? That was her objective from the first workshop. And very recent interactions with the family, I think she has succeeded. Right? Her children are feeling quite comfortable with her now. Her husband is very supportive. And like we have a lot of success stories here, sitting in this hall. I remember Sumati Didi has, her husband left the body, and just in next 10 days she was in UHU work, right? So such stories are here. People have gone through a very serious surgeries, operations, even while underwent of those surgeries and operation, before and after, even sometimes, can you imagine you are in an ICU bed and taking online session? So those examples also here. So this is basically, it shows the potential we have. And it's good that Hema Didi is trying to realize her potential. And now she got a responsibility of taking UHV to SRM. Of course, with the guidance of Infanta Didi and Supraja Didi, with their help, she is growing up. Now she has realized that me as a mother can play a role of a mother in my house. So they have realized that we as a teacher, we need to play this role in our college. So for that, they have planned UHV 1 training sessions for their teachers. So SIP is going to come up, and that content of the student induction program shall be delivered to the students very effectively. For that reason, they have planned 8 workshops, right? 4. Yeah, 4. 4 workshops, particularly to train the faculty members for the SIP. And these workshops are going to be happen just 1 month before the SIP. So the fresh content can be delivered to them. So good going. All the best. Okay, next is Saumya Didi.
Namaste to all. I'm Saumya from Bangalore. I just left my salaried job 3 weeks back, and I live with my daughter, my husband, my mother-in-law. My parents live in the same city, And I have a younger brother, a younger sister who's married, and we all live with our grandfather, my mother's father. And this is regarding my educational background. We belong to a very traditional family. So that is regarding my thoughts and process I just want to mention. My UHV journey started in 2023 July through online workshop. And my thoughts before the workshop, I would say just the moment, when I was listening to Hema Didi, this was going on in my mind. What I've written here is not what I'm saying now, but I felt it was very important and I'm sharing. My thoughts before the workshop was, I was not even able to evaluate or even be aware of myself. That was my thought. After the workshop, now when we are asked to share the reflection is where I'm able to evaluate that before the workshop, I didn't have a feeling of relationship with anything and anybody. Nothing at all. I felt that I was doing things as a favor. It could be my parents, it could be anybody around me, my close family, anything for that matter, even a sari that I wear. So I felt I was doing the favor. But UHV content, I would like to tell you that there are a lot of proposals that I'm connecting and trying to work on. So this relationship part is something that I decided that is very important. And as we started the exercise 1, initially I was not even able to understand what is this feeling. And today also I feel sometimes I am not able to understand it. So I decided to work on this relationship, and I had a lot of acceptances. My first observation was that a lot of assumptions. I thought, but it was never happening. At every moment, I had this thought, I am related to my husband, I am related to my daughter, but I never felt. I was not even able to understand that feeling part, and UHV has helped me in that. I would like to quote one, instance, very important I felt. I never felt that my husband was doing anything for me. I never felt my father did anything for me. So that was the thought. After UHV, I can see that I never valued him. I never even felt that he is my husband. I didn't have that feeling. And today, because of my own behavior, I could see that, he had lost the hopes in our relationship. So that was what it was. So today I can see that he's a person. No, it's okay. Thank you. So today I can see that, he never had this hope that we are going to live together. We never had it. It was in that state when I joined UHV. So I was very frustrated, very depressed. I had joined my job after a 5-year gap. So I felt that, everything is happening only to me. And I felt that, there is nobody who can help me. That was the state when I just joined my first workshop. After my first workshop, I thought maybe there is some possibility for me to be better. So initially, I didn't even have this acceptance to anything, even the content as well, I would say. No acceptance to it. I was taking it whenever I wanted and I was leaving it whenever I didn't want it. There is no consistency at all. Slowly, these acceptances changed to natural acceptance. So I could see that, he's also a human being and I have a relationship with him. And from then on, before I could come to this workshop, my husband told me, you go. So this is something that I was not expecting. And also in one of our conversations in the recent times, he mentioned that I never had hopes in our relationship, but it's not the same today. So that is an achievement that I would say. And also for me to understand this, I've had a lot of relationship issues. I'm able to observe it now. So the most important thing that I felt is to be aware, and I have to decide also to be aware. If I'm not able to decide that I should be aware, I will not be able to do anything. It's going to be in the form of information. So today I feel, it's for me to do everything, I have to start it from myself. I used to blame everybody around me except myself. That was my life at every moment. And I could see that that was the accumulation in my thoughts, which was not even allowing me to behave or even perform anything properly. So at every moment I could see that, I was wrong. That was my first observation. And so this observation, being aware, and I deciding that I should do something is something that I felt I should share it with all of you. And like Priya Didi, Deepa Didi mentioned, Priya Didi mentioned, Hema Didi and Sunil Paya, there are some things that, even I have felt, and I have also, felt and exploring those things. I didn't want to repeat it. And so this is my exploration regarding how important it is for us to decide, and it is possible for us to take the responsibility and help others. And if I am not in a proper state, then I will not be able to help anybody around me, be it my kid or be it my father. So this is something that I am working on, and my gratitude to everybody who is sharing something on UHV. And I feel that if we are listening to each one, even for just 30 seconds, it will surely benefit and help in our self-development. So that is my exploration I wanted to share. Thank you. Regarding my commitment, now that I am on leave, so I would like to start becoming more aware of myself, and I hope, I will start towards my exploration. Thank you.
I'd like, can I say?
2 minutes.
Saumya Didi. I don't know. Saumya Didi, yeah. I'd just like to say something about Didi. Of course, in the face-to-face meetings, in the RC meetings, we have been interacting with each other, but really not worked together otherwise. But the international conference, I was able to work very closely with Saumya Didi, Sangeeta Didi, Lalita Didi, and again the same words hold true. She's a very proactive volunteer. She can think much ahead and take responsibilities, and again be there with the entire work till the end. And there were a lot of things that we learned. She's very talented also with technical skills. At the same time, she has got that proactive mind. So that really supported all of us. It really helped us. Thank you very much. And a very peace-loving person. That's what I experienced. Thank you very much.
Namaste, Saumya Didi. So Saumya Didi said she attended her first workshop in July 2023. Now in September 2023, I could see a participant who did not register for that workshop, but very smiling, sitting in the back, when we went for this RV Institute of Management, right? And during the first break time, 10:30, she came to me and told that, I'm Saumya, I'm coming from RNS IT, and I attended the workshop earlier, but I wanted to learn more, I wanted to explore more, so that I'm here. Same introductory workshop only. That's one thing. Then, in October, the next month, she conducted the first workshop in her college, in RNS IT. That is a commitment. And you see, 2023, July to April 2025, less than 2 years' time, Didi has developed herself into a very true volunteer and has been taking a lot of responsibilities in the state as well as in the whole country. And this is a very true example of a lead volunteer for sure. Now Didi, yeah, it has to be uploaded for sure. Didi is a very true volunteer. And I said, Priya Didi and Sharad Bhaiya, they have initiated the proceedings in SW region. And now in Karnataka, Didi is taking the lead role. Nice, Didi. Best wishes. Thank you.
Yeah, I would like to add that Saumya ji has been very active in that region, Karnataka, and when we went to Gulbarga also, she had come over there. She's also working on the morning session documentation, and it is coming out very, very well. They have drafted, how it can be presented. So thank you very much. It's been really nice, and your own journey has to be in that, isn't it? Thank you.
Yeah, good to listen to you sharing, Didi. I mean, on one side, we as individual human being going through so many issues at our personal level, family level, but then keep exploring, developing our own feelings and understanding, but at the same time, reaching to this conclusion that if I am going through the problems and want to reach to the solution, I should be the solution for the everybody around us, right? So this is a good example that you just didn't remain stuck with your own problems, but at the same time you have tried to take the solutions to the Karnataka. I mean, not only Karnataka, but in many parts. She is very proactive in this particular thing. She approaches different colleges. She talks to different deans, different principals. She literally requests them to have UHV sessions. So that is, the thing. I think these are the success stories, and these success stories are not coming up, right? So I would request everyone that write your success story. Okay, it can be a good case study book. See what is happening today, we are taking content to the student, content to the faculty members, content to the vice chancellors. But when it comes to the impact of it, they are not able to measure that impact. So this sort of success story can be the case studies of our book, the future books, right? In the textbook, we have a box. So in the box, such sort of case studies can be mentioned, and that would basically help. Like yesterday, I think Jayesh Bhaiya only, we had a talk on this particular issue. So Jayesh Bhaiya only mentioned that we need to have such sort of books. So Jayesh Bhaiya is going to write his story. Saumya Didi can also try to write your story.
So I wanted to mention regarding this case book. We started it as a project. I can see my involvement. Rajuji mentioned that we will share the sharings, and you have to just compile and give a summary of it, and they help. But now I can see my involvement in even reading the lines of all the participants, and I can see that's actually helping me. It's very important. We went through some 20 books, and now I don't want to give by a draft because I didn't get that time to listen to all the 22 of them who we've collected. So it's a humble request from our team that all of you share what you feel and put it, because people who are listening and reading, it's going to benefit them. So all of you, we request, we will try to compile it at the earliest. Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, and those institutions, thank you, Saumya ji. You are a pillar of this thing, So nice. Come. See, what I would suggest is that we record our own story very, I would say, informally, as if we are sharing with the family. So record your story. If you just do that, that will be enough to start with. If you can write it, transcribe it, write it, that is better. And as an institution, you can and you should, I think, do a qualitative study, that is either collected from the people or you interview them. You can interview your colleagues who have gone through UHV and write down their story. So I had opportunity to do one interview, and that story has come out very, very well. I won't name the person, but the interview has come out very, very well. And it can be a whole book if that is, accepted by the, so then it can come out. So it will be very nice to have a compilation. What Umeshji is saying is very true, very right, that if we are able to provide this, because these questions are coming up many times, how effective it is it really effective, is it theoretical? Even chairman in the inauguration, he said about making it practical, adding, meditation to it. Morning session is all meditation. And in fact, we are suggesting 24-hour meditation, 24/7. Isn't it? So those stories, if they come out and we can compile them nicely, it will make a lot of difference. And like Umesh is saying, put it in the chapters, that already there are some incidents, but if we can put those things, that will be very nice. So I think we should make that effort. We can make that effort. And there is sufficient amount of material that is, plenty of material that is there. So good.
Yeah, so this morning Sharad Bhaiya joined us and Bhanu Bhaiya also joined us. So we'll listen to Sharad Bhaiya now, and after the break we'll listen to Bhanu Bhaiya and the remaining sharing. So Sharad Bhaiya. Yeah, through some of the participants, like Sangeeta Didi is asking me who is he. So through some of the participants, what we understood, particularly Karnataka, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, that the one name, Sharad Bhaiya called me, Sharad Bhaiya asked me to join the workshop, Sharad Bhaiya asked me to join the meeting, so he's Sharad Bhaiya. So all these, volunteers we are seeing in this hall, and the volunteers who have not made to come to this hall, but they are there in these 5 states of India. He is the one basically who connected them with UHV. Yeah. Who all got connected to the UHV through Sharad Bhaiya? Look at here now. Okay. So he's
Thank
Sharad.
you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So like I think on the day one, that word came to, my expression unsung hero. Because last week only I was reading some unsung heroes of India, that book, and that unsung word, remain in my imagination. So he's one of the unsung hero of UHV. Silently, people, nobody.
Thank you very much.
That other day, Kumar Bhaiya was talking about the definition of leader, right? Value-based leader. So he falls under that category. Nobody knows that he exists.
Thank you. I really don't know whether I am putting this much efforts or not. It is happening naturally that I am feeling. That is the main thing I wanted to say about this team. It recognize the true fellow man, recognize the potential of other one, and competence and all incompetence, and encourage. Always it is happening to me from this team. That's why I am here. I am really thankful for that. The recognition I am getting most from my social, even familial living, that is mainly from this team. When I don't have this much close relatives in my family also. They are also, I am not interacting with them also less than I am interacting with my close fellow volunteers. So I am very thankful for that. Let me try to keep my sharing as per the indicators shared. Introduction. I am from Kerala. My name is Sharad. I am from Kerala, Idukki district. It is high range, 2,000 foot high from sea level, like that one region. It is somebody, Madam was asking, Manisha Ma'am was asking about the farming part. That's why I'm specifying it. It is that part is good for growing spices, and we have garden, spices garden, that elachi garden. Me too bought a patch of land, tried organic farming, but it did not go well. We are still maintaining it, but we could not turn that completely organic. And somewhere I also got distracted. My commitment also got compromised, and many aspects are there. After buying the land, after finalizing and all, I told that to Kumar Sardar. Sir, that time Sir also was telling that I would have discussed before finalizing it. Like that, few flaws also happened. So that is the background from where I am. And I got associated with this content in 2013 when I was working at Calcutta University as a part of faculty development program. I underwent the FDP. I am very happy to see that 4 or 5 people are there from that FDP, and here Kumar sir is there. Kumar sir was one of the resource person. Rajul sir also was there. Jidendraji was there. Dilip sir was there. So this many people are there, are connected with me since 2013, and of course Ganesh sir. That is how I got introduced to this content. And my belief earlier, about my concept about UHV earlier, one point I have noted in the indicator. Initially I was assuming that it is also like some propaganda with some definite agenda, like that, biased kind of things. I was feeling like that. But now I am very clear that it has got nothing other than helping the people to understand the harmony, understand about themselves, and work towards excellence. Other than that, no other agenda, no other intention behind this content, behind this team, behind this movement. I can see that I could see. That's why I'm here. I'm continuing with it. My state before exploring UHV proposals, many things. Even I am now also I am unable to leave the values till when I am going away from it. Not every time. Then also major displacement is happening with my natural acceptance. I can able to understand, I can correct it. And fortunately, my wife also was there from the beginning, very beginning, and she also will help. Some questions will come like that, is it naturally acceptable? So that all things are really, the third person may feel it as silly, but that all things really help to look within and realize our shortcomings, we are still leading with our assumptions, preconditioning. That is happening. That is one fortunate thing happened with me. In number of places, I can see the reactions are happening with me, and many things, when it is landing up in problem, I can retrospect and see that the problems are problems arise because of the decision made without clarity, without, not based on the understanding, not based on the right feeling at the base. So that all things I can see. That is what that is how UHV content is helping me. Another important thing, I am bit away from this active role because of my job and some familial commitment. Not completely away. I am still coordinating the weekly meeting, and in online FDPs I am involving. When my participation is reducing, that time my old sanskar is coming out back, that I can able to see. I am sharing it because it is important for everyone to understand why it is why it is important, why this volunteering and all is important. And in the morning also around 30-40 minutes I talked with Divesh sir. Sir also was telling that the core concept, the most important thing which we wanted to convey to the people, convey to the other human being, that is the continuity of self and getting it clear with the clear up with the all assumptions. And just for telling it, I hope you all are involved actively in this activity and you are receptive to understand this concept. To prepare you to that level also it have taken time. So for that, volunteering is very important. Being in touch with this team, and gradually only we can expect that receptibility in people to understand the ability to distinguish body and self's continuity and the potential of self to get developed, become the pure self. So to reaching to that level, this volunteering activity is very helpful. That is happening with me very much. And its speed is reducing when I am involving less in the volunteering activity. Keep proposals, the root feeling in the morning exercise, the root feeling which we are trying to understand, recognize, that I am trying most of the time, number of times in a day, and whenever there is a conflict arising inside that time I am trying to evaluate myself, what is the root feeling, and that is how it is helping. That is one thing I thought of sharing. And reaction response kind of things and all that, and all things are many among you must have shared. That also they are very much happening with me. That all things are good proposals I found. Even in when I am giving some parent teaching meeting and even meeting with the subordinate staff, faculty, daily review meetings and all is happening. Many are coming with the conflict and many issues. Everywhere it is helping me to give suggestions from a neutral point and help them out. Then UHV concept where it applied in my life, in right utilization of our resources. In that I am very much applying it. Now also in many aspects. Now also when I am trying even each and everything, even transportation. If there is time, if I can plan, I will generally choose the public transport. And if it is not there, then also I will be spending the money with a feeling that the other one will, it is my responsibility to share, it is others will be getting benefited. And somewhere my assumptions I will be using, I will be finding if there are many auto driver, rickshaw driver, I will try to find somebody who is less likely to use the substances like that I am using. There and all the application of this UHV proposals only working, I feel, at the root. An event in my life where I lived according to the proposal and the outcome is achieved. That is also in many cases it is happened. Recently when my sister was blaming so much about her sister-in-law, I listened to the whole story, and just with the one sentence, she got resolved that suggestion was, just I asked her whether it is your program to correct the other one, correct her. That is your major program, that is your prime goal. Like that, just I asked, and she was getting resolved like that. I felt like that at many instances I am experiencing. There and indirectly, this content only helping me. And my state now, about the success, happiness, and all, some undefined destination was there, but now it is not like that. I can make some progress like that. I'm feeling I'm in that track, like that I'm feeling. And progress, of course, really, like Saumya Didi told, when in the morning also I discussed with Deepesh, the sharing which our team is asking us to do, that is giving, helping us to make a thorough, a clear note of our development. The milestones are made in that sharing. When we are doing the sharing sincerely after 2 or 3 months, we will be able to, of course, we will be, if we have prepared something, we will be reviewing it and we will be re-evaluating it. That re-evaluation is re-evaluation of our self-development. So, in that way, I can see that the progress which I made and my fellow volunteers, how they are developed, and even in their content delivery also, I have seen that people are working upon themselves, their transformation, that all things are inspiring. And I also commit to make the transcript of the sharing and evaluate myself, keep sharing with the team for the help to facilitate the development of others, keeping that intention. And future plan, that is I was not expecting this indicators I got just now, and I was not expecting a sharing shortly. That's why I thought, I think I touched most of the important things in that. And my commitment, I'll be there in the team. As I am a bit preoccupied, this English FDP responsibility will be shared with another one volunteer. She was committed to join us because of her mother-in-law's illness. She could not join. One Geeta Potarajuji. And another one thing I am doing actively is that coordination of weekly meeting. That time I thought of do that coordination continue with that. And another one thing, I am taking few classes also to our nursing students. Intentionally I opted a subject where I can implement this content, that is sociology. There I am planning to do some refinement, some improvisation, and refine it and use that as a means to introduce this content to nursing curriculum. That I am planning. I committed it long back. Ganeshji asked me to provide all those things, but I could not prepare it and give. Once the session is over, I will be able to give with this. For diploma students I am teaching, it is 28 lecture small course. I will be able to give that lightly inserted, UHV inserted content, sociology content. Similar way I can do with the psychology also. That is also only 20-30 hours for diploma nursing students. The similar thing we can exercise with the graduate nursing students, graduate, postgraduate students. So that is one thing I thought of experimenting, and which I can do with more interest, and I can do during my work time also, as it become a part of my job. Like that I can show and I can do it. Otherwise, with monitoring and all is happening, but that much freely I am unable to use my duty time for UHV activities. That is my commitment. So that is the sharing about my UHV journey and concepts about UHV. Thank you.
I do want to mention that Sharad looks into things into the whole width and lot of depth. And if you send him a document or something to review, his observations are very, very helpful. So if you want any of your things to be validated, I think Sharad is a wonderful resource to get that. Thank you, Sharad.
Thank you, sir.
And Deepa ji also, your wife.
Yes, sir.
She was very active. I think we have to involve her more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Now all three of you.
Yes, yes. Yeah. That is one good news to share with you. We got a baby boy, 4 months, getting to touch 4 months. Thank you, sir. We kept the name Dhruv Chandran. Dhruv. Thank you.
I could share many things about Sharad, sir, but there is some limitation of time. So basically, we came together in 2013, and he and wife Deepa both came and attended the workshop. And basically, if you see him, you will find that he uses minimum physical facilities, never reactive. In Galgotia University, he was put in the examination cell, and it is such a place where a lot of turmoil is there. And one faculty once came to me and said that so many people attended your workshop, but he is the only one who has understood it. Never reactive, accepting others' mistake as his and just rectifying the mistakes. And he is the sole example where the wife is the boss at home as well as in the office. So in Galgotia also, Deepa ma'am was the dean, and he was working under her, and presently also. And always complimenting her, taking care of her ups and downs of feelings and everything. And he is never shy of doing physical work. You can see the way, if you just go with him, no, he will be behaving just like a very common human being. Okay. And always creating solutions. Like in university also, he'll find out how to make workshops happen here. So he will suggest creative solutions there. And basically, in the beginning, he did not work much for physical facilities. So presently, he is little involved with the family, but he's totally of the opinion that he has to invest himself fully for universal human order. So very nice, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Divesh is one whom I am interacting very closely, and we are having long conversation about content, about people, about team development. One good person, one good resource person like Sunil sir, we can expect him soon from Kerala. Earlier it was there very much with Sunil sir. Now it is more, that much interaction is not happening, but more interaction is happening with Divesh sir. It is not happening with Sunil sir because I assume that either he will be busy in the college or in the FDP. That is not, I am not assuming same with Divesh. As I assume always that he must be free.
Yes. Yeah. So actually, yesterday I took out your name when I was sharing, saying that you were the reason why I came to the UHV. And I am taking it again. Like initially, Sharad Bhaiya, through Sharad Bhaiya, my wife got connected to UHV. And then again, he used to guide her and make calls to her. And she, on one day, they were actually speaking, and she gave me the phone to me, and that is how first I talked to Sharad Bhaiya. And from there on, he started like, you attend the workshop, and that is why I attended the workshop. So that may be not only true for me, it may be true for many people from the south, especially not only from Kerala, but from Karnataka, from Andhra or Tamil Nadu. Yeah, so most people will be having the similar experience, and that is one part. The contribution Sharad sir has made to asking people to attend for the workshop. That is one thing. And other thing, the second point which I wanted to make is regarding the guidance when I get from Sharad Bhaiya. So initially during the university co-coordinator meeting, I remember one example if to quote, we used to send a mail to the opening remarks person, and I put a CC to Sharad Bhaiya also. And I remember Sharad Bhaiya giving a lot of comments about that this could be modified in such a way that it would be more effective, people will get connected to you like that. And similar to that, even for the Kerala chapter meetings also, when I used to put the messages in the Kerala chapter group, so Sharad sir used to give, this could be modified in so and so that people will be getting more, getting connected to that, connection feeling will be there. So like that, many times I got guidance from Sharad sir, and as Rajul Bhai was also mentioning, Sharad Bhai's comments will be very critical, to the point, and it will be blunt. There is no sugarcoating or anything onto that. So initially probably you may feel it, initially you may feel that you won't feel good about it, but when you really look into that, that would maybe something which actually help you in evolving. And another point which I want to make is like the long conversations we used to make, Sharad Bhaiya. And sometimes what happens is that he will be in the kitchen, maybe there will be kitchen plates and all rolling here, that sound will be coming, and he'll be keeping that phone in the speaker mode, and both he and his wife will be talking to us. And there will be long conversations, not only from the UHP perspective, but the personal perspective. We share everything and had got an intimate connection within a short period. Even though I met him only 2-3 times, we have met together, maybe in Sairam Engineering College, then Pune, and I think this is the third time I think we are meeting in person. So, but many of the conversations were going from personal level to the content level, to it could be anything from the universe. So in that, and most of the conversation, minimum time it will be like one hour, it may extend. And another thing is about the critical comments in Kerala chapter meeting, Sharad sir used to make. Usually he used to give the closing remarks in the Kerala chapter meeting about what is the, how the meeting has gone. And those comments will be very critical and useful for the participants. So the commitment part and the relationship part, which Sharad sir has have got impact in the southern team members, volunteers, is remarkable, which I wanted to comment again. And probably Sunil Bhai will also, and Jayaprakash also will say about the usefulness about the critical comments, just like Rajul Bhai was also saying. Critical to the point is what I would say, like that. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Sharad Bhaiya. All right. So Sharad Bhaiya is from Kerala. Though each one of us are able to understand that there is no region, there is no caste, there is no religion. This is the feelings which connect to each other, and we all are human beings. But anyway, we come from some region, so there are some regional identity also. So I would like to request Kerala people to stand up. Okay, so these are all from Kerala. Yeah, so all these things which is happening in the state of Kerala and outside Kerala, they have contribution, participation, and they are also participating into the other states and the world. Thank you. SR people, Tamil Nadu. Okay, so they all are from Tamil Nadu. Whatever happening in Tamil Nadu, they all are doing. The volunteers who have not reached to this place, they are also participating. Whatever happening in nation and internationally, this is the Tamil Nadu representation only. These are representative. But all of those, directly, indirectly, they all are participating. This is Team Tamil Nadu. Team Karnataka, only one, she is there. Okay. So whatever happening in Karnataka, all right. Team SCR, Bhaiya can also stand up. Geographically Hyderabad. So geographically Bhaiya also come from Hyderabad. So this is Team SCR participating in SCR region, India and the world. And they are just representative. Others are there in the SCR. Thank you. Team NR. Okay, good. So this is all Team NR participating for their development and the transformation of the other. Thank you, Team NR. Team NWR. Wonderful. So this is the Team NWR. So very few Pratinidhis are here. Rest all are there working in their own region. So this is NWR. ER. ER. Okay, so this is yeah, that's fine. So this is ER. So Team ER is there, working here. And this morning only they were sitting, standing, and they were thinking like how many people are there. And just by thinking, in 2 minutes they have reached to the list of 22 very active people in the ER. So they are also participating, right? So the one who are here are participating, one who are not here, they are also participating. Team CR. Okay, so this is the Team CR. They are from Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat, participating in achieving the human goal. Team WR. Okay, so these are the Team WR who are participating in their transformation and participating to achieve that common goal. Okay, let's have, sit down please. Thank you. Now let's have clap of gratitude. The first clap of gratitude for those volunteers from our region. This clap is not for us. This is the clap of gratitude for those volunteers who are coming from our own region and participating selflessly while clapping. At least remember 3 names and clap. The first clap. Are you able to see there are minimum 3? Right? There are minimum 3. So it's not only me. It's not only I who is doing, but there are minimum 3. Remember minimum 3 who are participating at national level selflessly and clap for them. Good. Now remember minimum 3 names who are working for internationally and clap for them. Now take your name and clap for yourself because you are also participating. Wonderful. Now we'll break for the tea. After 30 minutes, we'll come back and continue with our session. Yeah, and the final clap. Okay, one, thank you, Bhaiya. Yes, yeah, the final 2 claps are still left. Thank you, Rajul Bhaiya, for reminding. Clap for those people, remember, who have realized and helping us to realize. All those, the great men of the history of the mankind. They have realized, understood the whole existence, and they have taken this content to us, and with those content we are also trying to help. So this clap for them. And the final clap is for the whole existence. Okay, thank you. Yeah, announcement.